हेलो। तो अभी few days back I was giving a talk to some people, and one of the people who knew me, उसने एक पुराना फोटो निकाल लिया, 2002 से 2022 से and versus 2025, and there was a stark difference, and that's where the conversation started. And how did you, the question was, how did I lose that belly fat, or how did I lose that fat, and and how does body gain fat? So in response to that question, I referred to Dr. Mindy's video, um, um, and I'll put the link on the description, and the video will, I'll put the image of the video somewhere here on the top. But from the minute 9:30 onwards, she gives a great explanation of how body accumulates fat. I would recommend you go and watch that video. But in a nutshell, what I'm going to do is explain it right now. What she essentially explains is, when you give a lot of extra stuff to your body, extra calories, extra, um, you know, sugar, extra toxins, the body does not know what to do with it, and it understands, saying, okay, hey, this is something extra which I should not store around your organs, because that will be risky for you. Um, so then the only place it can save all that extra stuff, which is extra fat, extra sugar, whatever, is around your belly. And hence you start gaining belly fat. And by doing this, your body is trying to save you, because if it were to store all this extra stuff around your, let's say, pancreas, you'll very quickly get diabetic. If it starts storing it around your heart and lungs, you'll become very soon a heart patient. But eventually, if you keep eating a lot more, then there's absolutely no space left, and it has to store near your organs, and then you start getting, fatty liver, diabetes, and other ailments, right? Um, and then uh, the question came as saying, okay, hey, Mayank, if I were to do, what's the good way to lose weight? Is strength training a good way to lose weight? And there was a long answer, but I'm going to sort of make it short for this video. Strength training is absolutely necessary. Without strength training, it's losing muscle is detrimental for your long term health. So strength training is absolutely necessary. But what kind of strength training? I mean, gym तो आप जाते हैं, पर gym में कर क्या रहे हैं? That's very important, right? For and I used an analogy of a car, right? Let's say if you have a car, and you've been putting in fuel, similar to the fat that you're getting accumulated in your body, which is fuel essentially. So you're putting in fuel, and you're saying, hey, how do I get this tank to become empty? And then you do strength training. By strength training, you build muscle, which is equivalent to, let's say if you have a small car, you take the engine out and put a Ferrari engine inside. So what the Ferrari engine does now is drinks a lot of fuel. So what you're trying to do, fix the problem, is by putting in a bigger engine in the car. In my view, the better strategy is to put lesser fuel. Eat less, and obviously eating less is a journey, but you could start somewhere at a very low level, wherein, okay, can I remove all the junk food from my food daily intake, right? You could start there. But then, as I said, strength training is very, very important. It's very, very critical. But what kind of strength training you're doing is also very, very important, for weight loss. um, for weight loss, what you want to ensure is you're doing strength training to maintain muscle, not to gain muscle, but to maintain muscle. Because as you are getting into caloric deficit, you're eating less calories, and we're removing junk from your food. Um, you don't want your body to let go of the muscle that it already has. So you have to ensure strength training to maintain that muscle mass. And what kind of strength training? Typically full body, and there are a bunch of exercises that we can cover in further videos, which will ensure, which are full body exercises, and they are fairly safe. That means you can do with weights or without weights. Your body weight also is good enough for them. So if you're a newbie, and you're not confident or you're not strong enough to lift any weight, maybe you should do just with your body. Your body has, and do those strengthening full body exercises, so that you don't lose the muscle mass. That was the answer to that question. That's it for now. For great content like this, please subscribe and support the channel. Thank you.